Hello, classy cougars. Miss Shimizu here. Today we're going to talk about the brain in the palm of your hand. This is a tool that Campbell Hill teachers have used to help students understand what happens inside their brain when their big emotions take over. All students have learned this tool and are encouraged to use it on a daily basis. We call this the brain in the palm of the hand because we use our hand as a signal or model for how ready our brain is to engage in a learning or any other kind of activity. Let's do this together. Hold up one of your hands in an open position like this. Now point to your wrist. This area represents your brainstem. The brainstem connects your brain to the rest of your body. Your brainstem helps you breathe without thinking about it, keeps your heart beating, controls your fight, flight, or freeze response, and keeps you safe. It's right back here. Now fold your thumb over your palm like this. This represents your amygdala and your hippocampus. Your amygdala and your hippocampus work together with your brainstem to process and store your emotions. This is where your earliest memories are created and stored, whether they were good memories or bad memories. This is also where your safety radar is stored. Your safety radar is your automatic thinking that happens in times of danger. For example, if I reach for a cup of hot coffee, my safety radar goes off when I feel the heat from the cup and I automatically pull my hand back, keeping myself safe. Now fold your fingers over your thumb like this. This represents your cortex. This is where your thinking and your planning and your decision making happen. You have a special part of your cortex that's called your prefrontal cortex, represented by your fingernails. Your prefrontal cortex is where your brain processes information. This is your rational thinking brain, or as I like to call it, your good choices brain. This helps us understand each other's feelings, find solutions to problems, stay calm, and repair our mistakes. This brain is our best self brain. But what happens when we flip? Our buttons have been pushed and now our big emotions are going wild. Notice how your prefrontal cortex has disconnected from the rest of your brain, or as I like to say, your emotions are no longer connected to your thinking brain. This makes it hard for us to think or even behave rationally. At Campbell Hill, we teach our students to notice what it feels like in their body when they're flipped, like this. Because those are the signals or the warning signs that tell you need to start self-regulating. For example, in my body, when I'm flipped, my heartbeat speeds up, my fist clench, and my cheeks get hot and red. Those are my warning signs that tell me I need to go and take some time to regulate my emotions and bring my lid back down. When this happens, when we're flipped, it's really hard for us to use our problem-solving skills. Think about the little kid who's on the floor throwing a tantrum because they don't get to watch TV. They're not able to access their thinking brain to remind themselves to calm down and use their words. This is why it's so important to have a list of self-regulation strategies that work for yourself and for your child. You can find some of these ideas on the Calm Down Strategies page under Parent Resources. A parent can be the reminder for a child who is flipped or throwing a tantrum. The parent could say, "It looks like you're feeling really angry right now because you cannot watch TV. What could you do to help yourself calm down?" Only after we are regulated are we really ready to help find solutions, take ownership of the choices that we've made, and repair our mistakes. Everyone flips. It's a natural part of life. I even flip. Because of something called mirror neurons, when you flip your lid, Your child will most likely flip their lid back, and vice versa. When your child flips first, you are likely to flip your lid right back. This can also happen between siblings and friends. We know when we are flipped, our thinking brain and our emotions are not connected, and this is not a good time to try and problem solve. This is time to take a break, calm your brain, and regulate your emotions. It's important to model self-regulation for your child because watching you handle your big emotions helps them learn how to handle their big emotions. This week, I encourage you to notice when you're starting to flip or have flipped and do something to regulate. Be a model for your child. I also encourage you to have a discussion with your family about flipped lids. You'd be surprised how much your child already knows about their lid. You can also start to brainstorm ways to handle flipped lids in the family when they show up in the home using the posted discussion prompts. Remember, only when we are calm can we access our rational brain and be our best selves. You have the power to be a model for your child and show them how to handle those big, overwhelming emotions. Until next time.